Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel, and today we are in Huatulco, Mexico. I've already been out and did a geocache, that video's already up. But right now we're sitting on the bus waiting for our excursion, which is Huatulco by land and sea. So apparently we're going to do a catamaran around like 5 bays, and then we're going to go see a church and views, just scenery. So we're going to get started. This is where downtown, it's actually really pretty. I like it here. It's nice here, huh? Yeah, it's really nice. I like it.
Hola.
So we're gonna let him get started.
Canada?
All the little yummy things on the side of the road.
Yeah, welcome to everybody. Welcome to Huatulco.
Coconuts.
I'm asking if someone is from the UK because my second name is Elizabeth. And for today, for you, I'm the Queen Elizabeth. No, I'm the princess, only the princess. Now, my name is Myra. Just remember us. This is a part of the land of your tour, land and sea. This is the short excursion. In the schedule,
we're at the Tongaluca Lookout, and that yellow building several years ago was a Club Med all-inclusive. It's beautiful. They said they're waiting for the rainy season. As soon as that happens, everything will turn green. There's the sign. Huatulco. I love all the colors here. Oh, look at the plants. I love it. She's coming. She told us where to go.
Okay.
Ooh, hope she don't get in trouble. Okay, we're going to stop here and wait for our guide. All right, there's the church that we're heading to. The breeze is blowing, so it's really nice. You hear the birds? There's a hotel over there, a couple hotels, some restaurants and bars. And this place is not tequila place. This is mezcal place. And she made sure, oh yeah. Bougainville, yeah. She made sure to know that if we go to a bar, we're not supposed to order tequila. We're supposed to order mezcal because that is where we're at. And mezcal is made of a combination of agave, whereas tequila is made only from the blue agave. And it's mezcal that has the worm, right? Not tequila. And the worm is not really a worm, it's a caterpillar. So we've learned all these things in just a short period of time today. Now we're going to go in the church. Okay. This inside, and there's the mural. Oh my gosh. Just gonna walk down. That's beautiful. That's not real. It's a statue. Let's see what's across the way in the other one. Beautiful benches. Makes you wonder how many years. Oh, sorry, nothing. How many years the people have sat here. And the doors are beautiful too. And this is a park across the street from the church. It's just so pretty. Lovely gazebo in there. But even though it's super hot in the shade with the breeze, it's really nice. Like I could come and sit down here and just enjoy myself and read a book. I would thoroughly enjoy it. Oh, there's the breeze. You can see the trees blowing. It's so good. Just as you start thinking you're getting too hot, a beautiful breeze comes by and cools you right down. I love it. Okay, she said these are guava trees. Hi, how are you? Good. Yep, that's a guava tree. Those are beautiful. So now we're heading back to the bus. After we went to that beautiful church with the unbelievable mural. All right, we're not supposed to do this, but there's a loom place. Look at this, they're making these beautiful textiles on these looms. Unbelievable. And our poor tour guide, people are just kind of like going off to look at for their own thing. She's about ready to go crazy. She has to keep control of us. I am good, Ryan is good, but there are people who do not do what they're supposed to do. Anyway, very exciting. Clearly an eye doctor's place right there. But this is really neat. Okay, now we're back at the park. That was our bus that navigated through these tiny little streets, which is amazing. But now we're waiting for the bus to come get us to do the catamaran, where we're going to go see, I think it's 5 bays, which will be beautiful. And this morning, leaning over our balcony, we saw whales. We saw some whales spout, which was cool, about 3 times. But we also saw dolphins that were coming along next to the ship. And we saw sea turtles. Like we saw like 5 sea turtles that were just going along next to the ship, kind of popping up. We could see them. But they were so quick to come up and go down, I couldn't get them on video. But maybe we'll see more that I'll be able to get. And you can see right through there, I don't know if you can see, that's the side of the princess, coral princess that's next to us. And we're on the other side of that. So very close to where the ship is. Okay, here's the catamaran we're going to go on. That thing has an open bar, open snacks. We're going to ride that, which is kind of like that one, but we're going to ride that and go see some bays. This is going to be great. Okay, this is fun though. We're not doing this part, but look at, there's a slide that comes down, whoosh, right out into the water. I would totally do that, but that is not this excursion. So much fun. All right, we're on the catamaran. I love that yellow place. If I had to buy a place, I would totally, the corner one up there, it looks so cute. Anyway, that's not going to happen, but I love all the fishing boats. And it is super hot, but it'll cool down once we get going. So we're front seat. We grabbed ourselves the front seat. This is going to be fun. I love this kind of stuff. Oh, there's one over there that looks a little bit different. Oh, that's cool. And we saw one where everybody had life vests on and they were going really fast. Oh, like on the, you see over there, that long yellow and red one, people like straddle that like a horse and they pull it with a boat really fast and they spin around and people fall off. We saw that, not my thing, so I'm here on the catamaran. So that's okay, still an activity.
Because the rain, because the hurricane, because the tropical storm, everybody moves. You know, in the other
that
tour,
breeze
we see
feels
whales.
good.
Hoping we can see them now. You know, we see the humpback and we see some bright whales in the area. We're still having whales in Huatulco. Third place for whale watching in Mexico. What we have in a jungle. This is a jungle, folks. All these will have foliage. Beautiful luscious spec will have, all June, July, August, September, and October.
Alright, well, we're back on the ship, and that was our day in Huatulco. I did not show as much on the catamaran as I would like to have, but I showed a little bit, and that's pretty much all we did, was just kind of go around in the bays and things like that. I didn't show a lot because during the ride, they kept playing a whole bunch of different music, and it's difficult. I don't have a way to edit it out of the background or to make sure that it's copyright or all that stuff that's okay for me to use. So I just didn't do the videos because that was just easier. But it was just basically what you saw, that little bit. We went, it was about, I think, an hour and a half, and then we came back about half an hour before the ship left. So we're back on board, and it was hot, but beautiful. And I loved the little marina that came in there with the, the apartments and the condos around it. And sometimes when we travel, I look at things because we've moved so much, and I think that's what it is. We've moved so much. Even when I was growing up, my dad worked for an oil company, and we moved from Texas to England and stuff. So I look at places and I think, what would it be if I lived here? Like, how would I like it if I lived here? And when I looked at that, I just loved the colors. The people were awesome. It was so quaint. It was very neat. And I think that would be a fun place. So if I was one of those people, like they say that they build condos and stuff, and there's people from Europe and things that come down there seasonally, that would be a place I would look at because I really enjoyed it there. So there's that. Now, what we've got coming up, and when we came back, I'm so glad that we went out first thing in the morning to get that geocache because it was just beautiful. You saw, the beaches were open, the restaurants were really nice, but when we came back in the afternoon, it was jam-packed. It was like shoulder to shoulder. And the guy was telling us this is like Easter week and they all have off school and work and stuff. But it was jam-packed. And so I'm glad I got that geocache first thing in the morning. So now we have a sea day, and then we have a day in Puerto Vallarta, and we've got a very cool excursion in Puerto Vallarta. We're going to walk down what they call the Malecon, which is kind of like the sea wall thing. And there's statues and stuff there, and it's actually an excursion about the rare spirits, not like woo spirits, but alcohol spirits. It focuses on what they call the sister to tequila. Now, Huatulco was mezcal, and then tequila is like Puerto Vallarta's tequila, but they say that there's a sister to tequila, which is different. And so the excursion, we don't drink really. I mean, it's not for any other reason than we just don't. But I mean, we would if you offered us something, but we're just not drinkers. But anyway, it's called the Rare Spirits of Puerto Vallarta, and there's other stuff. But when you looked at the description, there was so much in the excursion that we wanted to do that the Rare Spirits part's just part of it. Because we're going to go see, it's in cooperation with Food and Wine Magazine, which is cool. There's going to be a professional chef who's going to do some sort of a lunch. There's going to be a tour of some cool places. There's going to be this resort that we're going to go to. You could even go swimming in their pool or just lounge and stuff. And then it's about how they make this rare spirit. And then there's another place we're going to go. I have to look. I don't remember, but it really appealed to me too. So that's going to be a fun excursion tomorrow. And it starts off with like a 1 mile walk down this Malecon, this beach wall, and there's a geocache and a statue there, so I'm going to be able to get that. So I'm going to be able to have a geocache from Colombia, Costa Rica, Guatemala, and 2 places in Mexico. I didn't do Fort Lauderdale because I've got Florida already, and there's actually one in the airport in San Diego, so who knows, maybe I'll get to do that. Now, the only thing I wish was different was Costa Rica. I wish, because I know people have gone to Costa Rica and they're like, Brian has been to Costa Rica in the Navy. He went to a volcano. He said it's just amazing. But where we were, I didn't see the jungly part and the volcano-y part. So maybe one day we'll have to go back to Costa Rica and see a different part of it. So that was cool, but it was a good trip. So we've been to Colombia. That was a lot of fun. I had fun there. And Costa Rica. Yeah, Costa Rica, and then Guatemala. Loved it there. And Huatulco. It was really beautiful. So there's all of that. Now I've got a sea day. And then we have Puerto Vallarta, and then 2 sea days, and then we go to San Diego when we fly home. So on the sea days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and do ships. So at the very end, I'm going to put everything together and do like a shipboard kind of tour. And that will be the last on-ship video. I might do our trip home. But that's it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos. They've been fun to make. I like doing travel videos. And so I'll see what else I can come up with. Holland America is actually very interesting. There's some facts I'm going to tell you when I do the onboard video that might surprise you. So anyway, there's that. And I hope you guys all have a great day. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in my next video.